dears, as we said before that the human body consists of a group of systems such as circulatory system, respiratory system, and digestive system. And as we've learned that the digestive system or respiratory system or any other system consists of a set of organs. For example, here the digestive system is composed of mouth, pharynx, esophagus, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, rectum, and anus. Also, the respiratory system consists of a group of organs such as nose, pharynx, larynx, trachea, bronchi, lungs. As we said, each body consists of a group of systems, and each system consists of a group of organs. What about the organ itself? It consists of a group of tissues, whether they are similar tissues or different tissues. And each tissue consists of a group of similar cells. So the smallest building unit of our body is called cell.
What do you think about the plants? Are they living organisms? Definitely they are living organisms. The plant body consists of different systems. As you see, we have one system above the ground and one system under the ground. And each system consists of different organs. Here we have leaves, flowers, stem. They are organs.
Let's look at one leaf closely. You will find that each organ or each leaf consists of a group of tissues, whether they are similar or different tissues. And also, each tissue consists of a group of similar cells. So, the smallest building unit of the plant body is called cell.
So, in general, we can say that the cell is the smallest building unit of the living organism's body, whether this organism is plant or animal.
Do you think that humans and plants have the same cell? Okay, let's think together about some differences between humans and plants. First, let's think together. Are we green? Definitely no, we are not green. But the plants are green, so definitely they have something inside them to make them green. Are they strong? No, they are not strong. But we are. We are so strong. So, because we are different, we have different types of cells. As you see, we have different types of cells. One for animals and one for plants. So when I tell you the building unit of the animal body is super animal cell, while the building unit of plant body is super plant cell. Let's look at the differences between the animal cell and the plant cell. Both of them have three main parts or three main structures. What are these structures? The first one is the nucleus, and the second one is the plasma membrane or the cell membrane, and the third one is the cytoplasm. The first common structure between the animal cell and the plant cell is the nucleus. And the nucleus is the manager of the cell. It organizes everything in the cell. It organizes the biological operations inside the cell, such as the cell division. What is the cell division? Simply, the cell division is when the cell divides into two cells. Okay, why do we need cell division? We need the cell to divide to give us new cells. The second common structure between the animal cell and the plant cell is the plasma membrane. This membrane surrounds the cell and it controls the substances that enter or leave the cell. As you see, this is the plasma membrane that surrounds the cell and it controls the substances which enter and leave the cell. The third common structure between animal cells and plant cells is the cytoplasm. The cytoplasm is a fluid that fills the cell and all the components are suspended inside the cytoplasm. As you see, this is the cytoplasm that fills the space inside the cell and all the components are suspended inside it.
But I wonder why plants are green and we are not green. That's because plants have these structures which are called green plastids or chloroplasts. Green plastids or chloroplasts. And they are responsible for making food for the plant by a process which is called photosynthesis. Photosynthesis. And as I told you before that the plants are not strong, so they need something strong to support them. So they have cell wall. Cell wall. This is a strong wall that surrounds the plant cell from outside to support the plant cell and to give it a definite shape. To summarize this part and compare between animal cell and plant cell, we can say that both of them have nucleus, cytoplasm, and cell membrane, but the plant cell has chloroplasts or green plastids. Why? Because they are responsible for making food for the plant by the photosynthesis process. And also plant cell has supportive cell wall, very strong cell wall or strong cell wall to support the plant and give it its definite shape. Number 3, the plant cell has vacuole, one large vacuole. Why? To store everything the plant cell doesn't need. But in case of plant cell, we have vacuoles also, but more than one. We have more than one small vacuoles. Okay, dears, and now guess how many cells do we have in our body? Yes, we have a lot of cells all over our body. So, yes, we are multicellular organisms. Multicellular organisms. What's the meaning of multicellular? Multicellular means that you have many cells all over your body. That you have many cells all over your body. But do you think that there are any organisms with only one cell? Yeah, there are unicellular organisms. What's the meaning of unicellular organisms? Don't be sad, you are strong, you can do everything alone. Yeah, they are organisms with only one cell, but they can do everything alone. And now you all know why this organism is so sad, because his body consists of only one cell. But the multicellular organism is so happy because it has a lot of cells inside its body. Let's talk about the unicellular organisms. They are microorganisms or small organisms that cannot be seen with the naked eye, and their bodies consist of only one cell. The first example on the unicellular organisms is bacteria. These unicellular organisms have the ability to do all the biological functions, although their bodies consist of only one cell. The second example on the unicellular organisms is the yeast fungus. As you see in the picture, each cell in this picture is considered as one yeast fungus. Let's look at the structure of the yeast fungus cell. Number one, it has to have a manager. So it has a nucleus to organize everything that happens inside the cell. Number two, it has a large vacuole to store anything that the cell doesn't need. Number three, it has the cytoplasm which fills the space inside the cell and all the components are suspended in it. Number four, it has cell wall to support the cell. As it's only one cell, it needs something to support it. So the yeast fungus is a unicellular living organism that made up of nucleus, cytoplasm, and cell wall that determines the cell's shape. In fact, the yeast fungus has a great economic value. Actually, we can use them in making bread and in the alcohol industry. And that's all for this lesson. Thank you for listening. See you soon. Bye.